So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Leading off tonight,
well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Victor Scott leading things off and takes a strike. There's a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one. 0-1. Glasnow, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Smith makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And there's a strike. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him looking. And there's 1 away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one. 2-1. Scott on the move. He makes the grab. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Two outs, bases empty. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fair ball.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Nabs it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of the second, digging in, Wilson Contreras. Glass now back to work. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And strike two.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. The other way. And foul ball.
Wow, that was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
Ball one there.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Glass now, ready and deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Booyah! Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Rojas whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Ivan Herrera at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. That's inside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikes. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here is Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
That's low.
Crazy.
Will Smith, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one way inside. And he swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball one. Muncy at first, one gone. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after it, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Struck him out looking. And here comes Tommy Edman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Hellman. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Next offering is outside.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That misses. And a count now even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
On the ground at first, Freeman takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get us swinging.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in L.A., Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
And that one off the outside edge. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider misses outside. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Mookie now.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ohtani, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That misses.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Going back on this one. And that one is gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. And here's Freddie Freeman. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Foul ball there. And down on strikes. And there's two down. Muncy digs in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. And that one finds its way through. Here comes Freddie around third. He is safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 32, Steven Matz.
Nootbaar makes the grab, and that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's going to be Nolan Arenado, the right-hander, back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And Nato is set down on strikes. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in the dirt. The Cardinals down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. Bats up with it. Throws to first in time. St. Louis goes down in order. Bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. They say when Mads, in his 10th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. So digging in, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2. Helmet ranging back. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. What a play. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Glass now back to work. Swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball. Man at first. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the dirt.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Freddie Freeman. check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
It's
You know,
0-1.
these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 the count. And that skips in the dirt. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Scott makes the catch, and there's one gone. So man aboard, and now Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right.
0 balls,
Man
1
at
strike.
first, one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is
0-2.
such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch is outside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. That one not close. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
And that's outside. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Going back. That's not coming back. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Arenado throws to first, and that is the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Hellman. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one well upstairs. And the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Victor Scott. Next up for the Cardinals.
Scott.
Going one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. That's a really tough play for a third baseman or short.
Michael Kopech into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off. The Cards with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one gets past the catcher. All the way up to third here, and that is great hustle. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swings through that one for strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Inside, and the count is 2-2. That's down and in. Runner at third, 2 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-1. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th. So man aboard. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was late there. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
And delivers
1-1.
outside. Runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt, but kept close. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missing inside. Oh, he gloves it. Here's Betts. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Defeat for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Late on that fastball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And a ground ball to first. Freeman steps on the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be.
Anthony Banda comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now 1-1.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Win. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's the full hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hernandez.
Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. It's through for a hit.
The third baseman, number 13, Max
Muncy at the dish. Late with the swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next,
Will Smith. Steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Will Smith. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 62, Kyle Leahy.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing went around. And the count 1-2. The Dodgers threatening. Scott puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in L.A. and now Alec Burleson. Swinging a foul out of play. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses the zone. And 1-1.
1-1.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto snags it for the second out. And here is Michael Hellman.
The left fielder, Michael Hellman.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. That one out to right. Conforto. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Reaching down, makes the catch. And next for LA, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Michael Conforto. And that one fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Just misses with that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Makes the catch, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Bonda back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Betts. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So up next. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Evan.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up here in the top of the 9th. Swung on, belted. That's back. Booyah! And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2. 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that misses. Ball. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Conforto sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Ball game. Glass now with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.